Hey guys, what's up? Let's be coming to you from G&A today. So I just want to talk to you about a new rifle that Smith & Wesson just announced. Their new M&P 1522 Sport. And just recently they just announced the new M&P 15 Sport. Of course, chambered in 223.556, the second gen on that one. So they've been kind of updating a few of these. We have a new 1522 now that they're about to start selling. And today is January 15th, 2016. And I imagine at SHOT Show this year, which I believe is from the 18th, January 18th through 22nd, it'll probably, we'll see a lot of it there. You can even see it on Smith & Wesson's website now, and they have all the different models listed. The main two differences between the old one, that's what I have right here, is the old one obviously, and the new one is the new handguard. On this one they call it the blocky one. On that one, it's a slimmer one with Magpul's M-Lock system, and it just looks a whole lot sleeker. And I do like the looks of that. And instead of coming with these chunky sights, it comes with Magpul sights on all of the models. Whereas on the original 1522, there was only a couple models that had Magpul stuff. And this Magpul stuff on here is stuff I put on later. And I can't tell from the pictures, and I don't see it in the documentation, so I'm not sure if the handguard on that is polymer or if it's metal. I'm inclined to believe that it's going to be polymer, because they say prominently on Smith & Wesson's website that it's Magpul's M-Lock system. So I really think it's probably going to be a polymer handguard like this one is. But on Smith & Wesson's website, they also say that the upper and lower is still made out of polymer, so there's not a whole lot of functional differences between this first generation and the second generation. But the addition of the new handguard and the new Magpul sight standard on all of them is definitely a good upgrade. And the suggested retail on the standard model is $449, which is like $50 to $75 less than the MSRP on this one, the original one. Now you can change out the handguard on this thing. You just have to get a new barrel nut. You can get those from Tactical 22, and of course you can buy Magpul sights yourself. I think if you can find this thing for $100 or $150 cheaper than the new one, I think that the old one still would be worth getting. But if it's less than $100 difference between the first gen and the second gen, I'm very likely going to go for the second gen. I'm a Tactical 22 guy. I just enjoy them. I've got a pretty good collection of them. I'm probably going to be trying to figure out some way to pick up that second gen rifle, even though I really don't need it. I noticed in the different models that's listed on Smith & Wesson's website that they are even more specific. They have one that's like a New Jersey, Connecticut compliant model. They have one that's a 10-round compliant model. And they list out some of those different ones, so that's good that they can do that and be very specific about which states will be able to buy those particular rifles. I just thought I would put out this video for guys who watch my channel, watching for Tactical 22 stuff. So if you are saving up your pennies to buy a 1522, you may want to hold off and see if there's not much difference between this first gen and the second gen. I would definitely be picking up the second gen, unless you like the bigger quad rail that this one has, where you don't have to worry about mounting any quad rail to it, and you like to just have all that, then this one's your better bet. Because really, when it gets down to it, that's the only difference is this handguard. Do you want the big fat handguard like this, or do you want that skinny, circular type, tubular looking handguard? Be coming to you from G&A. Thanks for watching today.